Hey guys, it's me, Parlor2K here, and today's video we'll be playing the final version of Entity Experience 2, Update 2.3 Erratic, the end for now. So as you can see, there are no more red boxes. I have finally finished all of the entities that I wanted to. It's beautiful. So yeah, this will probably get updates again when Doors comes back and gets popular again. Like, I know it's popular right now, but it kind of died for me now, and I'm just waiting for floor 2, and then I'll probably get back into my rooms phase again, and then all that, and then this will probably be filled up right here, and maybe even a new floor will be added. But let's leave that behind, and it is time to showcase to you all the finished Entity Experience 2. I'm very happy to be able to showcase this, as it's been a very long time that I've worked on this. I've been working on this the whole summer. Like, every once in a while I would come on and just build like 3 entities within a day. Alright, so here is the zone board. Water rooms, W. A poor rooms-esque entity inhabited zone. Water leaks frequently. That is this whole area. This area was first showcased in Entity Experience 1. Red Brick Factory, R. An old, dank factory with many ceiling holes and bizarre monsters. No one knows why the inner walls are black instead of red. Corrupt Dimension, question. The alternate dimension where entities came from, a chaotic, unescapable hellscape. So I am actually very proud of the design of this area. This one is kind of mid. This one's good, my brother made it. But this one is absolutely fire. I love the design of this one. Let's just go ahead and get into it though. No more yapping. Alright, we're going to start in order of how they came out. First, we have, sorry for the names tagging, W25. Here we go, aka Aquaphobia. Come in, water sounds. Hide right here. Or right there, you can. Goes through, and water comes down. It damages you if you touch it, so try not to touch it. That is the first entity. And also, another thing before we continue on, you'll notice that the entities and in the Experience 1, they don't follow your camera. That is due to Obby Creator not having particle emitters when this and Entity Experience 1 was first made. However, because I came back to work on this when particle emitters did begin to exist, a few of these guys have particle emitters. Not all of them, but a few of them do. Alright, next one. This should be W60. Alright. This one is called the Smoker, I think. Let me see. Sorry, not Smoker. That's crazy. Smoke Bringer. Here we go. He plays an alarm, and you gotta hide. It's that simple. He then comes through, and the entire place is smoked up. And this will not go away, by the way. It just lasts for the room that you are in. And usually he'll only spawn in big rooms, but due to like space constraints, I didn't feel like making it that big at the time. Next is W123, aka Waterlogged. Here we go. This one, you go to wherever they marked on the map, and you just stay here, wait for the water to come down, and leave. Makes a silly little splashing sound effect. Alright. Next that came out is question mark 35, aka Dash. This is basically remake version of Dash from Entity Experience 1. This one's a very simple entity, just dashes through and leaves a fire trail. Pretty boring, but like I wanted to keep it similar to the other one while still making it like be the first introduction of this environment. Alright. Next we have the first R entity, R68. This one is codenamed Cracker. I don't know why I named him that, but that's his codename. Let's go. So in this zone, you pretty much always have to hide in the ceiling. He just goes through, again, just an introduction to this area. It's meant to be a decently safe area compared to the other ones. Next is question mark 182, aka Oculi. This was one of my favorite entities when I built it. It was super fun to make and fun to play with. Alright, so you come over here, go to the purple sparks, and he comes through the portal and places all of his mini eyes, which are actually a previous entity from Entity Experience 1, by the way. A lore drop. R1, aka Bomber. Let's go. This one was really cool. Again, not particle, is kind of sad, but he creates this orb animation. This thing is extremely easy to make. I love that. It shoots out. Yes, it does damage, doesn't instant kill. Next is T101, viewer suggested by Ufio Dadoof, aka Tunneler. By the way, Ufio Dadoof himself made this image. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go. So you have to hide under the table, because he comes through a portal and goes and checks the locker. Pretty simple mechanic, but I like how he comes through the portal. That was also the first viewer suggested, and one of the 6 we have in the game. Alright, next we're going up to the top. Up here we have, first, W73, aka the Drain Dweller. Viewer suggested by Cube Liker. This one is absolutely fire. I love this one. Let's go. So he bangs, and he comes up super smoothly. I love how smooth it is. And he goes down. Next, we have PS3, aka Little Boy. Viewer suggested by Average Goober. And this is the first entity in this game that has an image made by me. Yeah, I know it's simple and goofy, but it fit this entity, and I actually used this as an entity in my whole, like, not doors, well, kind of doors. Doors and Rooms fan game that you can find on Roblox. It's pretty mid, it's buggy, and probably broken since Roblox Studio has gotten a bunch of updates. But this is the first guy you find, and he's just passive. And he has the exact same soundtrack and pretty much functions as the game. He plays this exact sound and everything. This one basically just gets scared when you walk near it. In the Doors and Rooms fan game, the difference is that he doesn't try to go away from you. He just moves around. Very silly. Basically like Happy Man from Rooms Low Detailed. Alright, next is you, R355, aka Splitter. This one was the first entity in the game to use the particle emitter. This is viewer suggested by Kim San. Let's go. Alright, let's hide in the ceiling quick, and you can already see he comes through, then he goes back, does it a few more times, then he proceeds to split into 4, all which have varying speeds. Cool, huh? That one was fun because I also used global properties for the first time in that one. Alright, next is another really fun one. WR?0. This is basically, in the lore of the game, the anti-cheat entity, the thing that always finds you no matter what. Basically the haste of this game, but it's anti-cheat. Let's go. Alright, so basically this is supposed to be in the point of view of a hacker, and they're like, dev panel, cheats, devs only. Destroy room, and it failed. No hacking. And here he comes, just slowly down, taunting you, turning the room blood red. And he kills you. It's just like an eerie thing that he does. I really like him. Alright, next is Drainage, aka Drain Mimic, viewer suggested by Toji. This is actually the only 3D model entity in this game, I think. So that's pretty cool. I didn't use an image for it because I didn't feel like it. And as you can see, how you can tell it's a Drain Mimic is right there by that fog. That little bit of fog that disappears when you're coming close. If you go too close, all the spikes shoot out, and yeah, they do a lot of damage. Then they go away, but the fog still remains, showing that it's still there. Alright, next we are going to go with you, Crusher, aka Close. This is viewer suggested by Cute Fory, so they're actually not in my comment sections. And you may be asking, what? Why did you even, like, add this entity then? Well, turns out that I met both Cute Furry and Toji actually in a public server of Obby Creator. They're the first time I've met public fans. So that was really cool. They asked to have their own entities, and since it was the first time I met them in a public server, I thought, why not give them their own entities? By the way, I think they asked for a shout out, so shout out to them. And I think Toji also has his own game, so shout out to him too. Alright, let's go. You can hide, but you may notice, oh wait, it's not doing damage. What? Yep, avoid that wall. It's not a good idea. And he literally demolishes the room. The lights are gone. All the lockers are gone. The table's gone. I think there was a table. I can't even remember, bro. But everything's just gone except for the drain, which is lodged into the floor permanently. Alright. Next is another good one in my opinion. This one is R107. I built it recently. Its name is, aka, is Final Memory. For lore reasons, it's actually named that because this is my version of A150 from Internal Rooms, and it's like, this is its last memory. This is like before it fades into oblivion. So yeah, pretty cool. Let's go. Alright, hiding spot. That. Vent. Go into the vent. He has this cool glitching effect, and the reason you want to avoid out there or any other hiding spots is because he places a plasma all over the floor and basically just checks them all. So he's basically A150 but much stronger, but he moves slow because he spawns a room behind, and so you have time to leave, but he will go to the first, like the newest room. Alright, next is question mark 182, aka erratic. This one, oh wait, I forgot to mention. Let me go back up here. This one and this one are both custom images also. This one is used in my Rooms fan game. This one is not. This one is actually the final entity you encounter in the Rooms game, and I thought since no one will pretty much ever get there, why not just use it here. And then down here, this one is also a custom image. It's the old version of the first hostile entity you encounter in the Rooms game. Alright, let's go. So he spawns in, and he gets bigger and bigger. Click. There you go. You click him before he gets too big, and you're safe. But here's what's happened if you don't. He damages you for almost all of your health. You still have a little bit, but it's not much. Alright. It is now time for the final entity to be added to the Entity Experience series for now. Glitcher. This is my favorite creation in Entity Experience, probably Obby Creator as a whole currently. Let's go. Is that A15? What? Wait, he's not transforming. But you can't leave. He just teleports you around, showing you how he's overcame you in power. What? What's happening? And then he boots you out of the game. This entity, Glitcher, he is not the anti-cheat entity. As I stated already, that is Darkspawn right here. This is not the anti-cheat entity. This is basically the glitch, like in Doors, but it's like more insane and it has a chance to actually spawn in a run. Yeah, like this is like basically, imagine a not scary creepypasta, just like a hidden lore thing. That's basically what this is. Very, very rare, but can happen. That's it. Okay, so that was the current finished version of Entity Experience 2. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all soon, but before I go, I want to tell you something. This is not the end. Obviously, I said this is the end for now, as this game will not be getting updates for a while. Because currently, I'm working on a Backrooms game, which I will have a video out soon with the next level. Well, finished level 0 and probably part of level 1. And also, that is coming, is Entity Experience 1 update. This is a passion project update unlike these, which I really wanted to get done, but I still wanted to have fun doing it. The Entity Experience 1 update that's coming is completely a passion project. You can see teasers in my community post, like, that are in a different language. You can translate them, but they give teasers to what the update will have. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!